There we go. There's another one. Oh boy, they're liking this.
Can budget fishing gear actually catch fish? Or is it just cheap tackle that looks good online? Today, we're going to open up a box of finesse gear, tackle, and baits I picked up from TEMU to find out what's worth using and what probably stays in the package. Sounds scary? Maybe feeling like a turkey? Well, we're going to find out. I'm going to give you my honest impressions, show you what I picked up, and then we'll see if any of this gear deserves a spot in the tackle box. So get in on this latest episode of Tailwaters.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Chris here. Hey listen, one of the things that I really love doing is to help out other anglers, particularly new anglers, and that's what today's episode is all about. I want to get you on some fish, and I want to get you on some fish with some gear that's not going to cost you hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Now I've partnered with TEMU on this video because I was curious, could I replicate a lot of the same rod, reel, lures, the finesse baits that I like to use when I'm up at my home lake here fishing for bass? Could I replicate that high-end equipment that I like to use with some more cost-effective, economical equipment that you could get here right on TEMU as well, just like I did?
Hey friends, before we get into the unboxing and testing out this new gear, I want to show you how to grab a special Tailwaters discount. I've partnered with TEMU and they're offering viewers $20 off through the TEMU app. Here's how it works. First, download the TEMU app using the QR code on the screen. You can also find the TEMU app download link and the discount code in the description box and in the pinned comments below. Now, once the app is installed, open it up and enter the Tailwaters promo code KAQ9644. One important thing, once you've claimed the coupon, you need to use it within 24 hours. After that, the offer does expire. Now for this episode, I picked up a couple rods and a reel, and along with some bass fishing gear like swim baits to do some drop shotting and some Ned rigging. So let's get to it. Download the app, enter the code, claim your $20 discount. Let's get unboxing and let's get fishing.
Here. So I like to do, I'm always bushwhacking, especially around the lake if I'm fishing the shore. And this is even up in the high country or fishing around river systems. I need something that's lightweight and that I could put just enough gear in to get by. And check this out. This is a nice little kind of hip pack, if you will. I can throw this around my shoulder. It's got room for a water bottle, and I can put all of my gear in it. I'm super stoked. I love the color too. So very nice. All right, what do we have in here? Got some pliers. Now these are some big boys. Take a look at this. But the reason why I got these is because not only for freshwater fishing, where I might need to go deep into a bass, but I do a lot of saltwater fishing, as you guys know, here on the channel. So if I need to get into something with a big fish, whether it's a halibut or a white sea bass or lingcod, something pretty big, I can get down in there. So some really nice pliers here. The Crazy Shark. Check them out. All right, what else we got in here? All right. Stoked about this. Got a nice 3000 reel here. Got to put this together here. I don't have the handle on it. I will put the specs on the reel so you can take a look for yourself. But that looks pretty nice. So I'll get the handle put on that left-hand or right-handed retrieval. But that's going to pair nicely. Now again, I'm going to use this for some bass fishing. Now y'all know, if you've been following the channel for a while, up at my home lake here, I love to finesse fish. The lake can get pressured, so I like to throw a lot of plastics out there. A lot of Senkos, robo worms, that type of stuff. But I also like to throw stick baits. Oh, look at these. So I've got a whole assortment of stick baits here, and it also comes with some mushroom head jig heads as well. Nice. So you can see that. So I got 1, 2, 3, I got 5 here. I got 10 total that came in this package, but look at all these different stick baits. Whoops. Super stoked on these colors. This one in particular. I'm really particular about this one and maybe this dark one. They've all got some nice, glitter to them, which is really nice. I like that. So that's gonna be for getting those stick baits down on the bottom. What do we have here? This looks to be more maybe for the drop shot. Yeah, look at these. Let's take a look at these. Those are pretty. Take a look. Yeah, this is for drop shotting. Oh, I really love the look of this. Look at that. Look at that. Wow. I love the detail too with the eyes on them. These look really nice. And it looks to be like there's about 5 or so of each color. Nice little shad pattern. Heck, I'd even fish that for trout. Absolutely. Those look really, really nice. Okay. Rods, let's check them out. All right, it comes in a nice little rod protection carrying case, which is really nice. I appreciate that. Feels like a 2-piece. Yeah, I like the look of this a lot. Really nice. There you go. Hey, that's a nice little setup. I could do some bass fishing with this or trout fishing. It's a little big and heavy for trout fishing. I can feel the weight right through here. But for bass fishing, it's nice. It's got some good balance, and I'm gonna have plenty of power through this reel and this part of the rod to haul some fishing. But I really like the way that looks. That is sexy. Very sexy looking. All right, this one as well, same thing, very versatile. You could do some trout fishing as well as some bass fishing, but this one's got a little bit longer reach, and I think if you want to get some lures out there a little bit further when you're casting them, probably going to want to go with this one. But I really like the look of both of these rods. So well done, TEMU. Well done. One of the most important things when you're Ned rig fishing is to see if these baits, if the bait will stand straight up and down. I'm going to drop this in here and look at that. So that stick bait is doing exactly what we want it to do. Straight up and down. It's not to the side. It's not, bending over or falling over. So when we're working that on the bottom, we'll be able to give that some action, give it some twitching, give it some life. But it's really, really important for that stick bait just to stay straight up and down like it is. So I'm really pleased to see that. That's a good first test. So we're fishing with these Ned rigs from TEMU, and you can see it here. Hook is sharp. The problem I'm having is when I go to bait or to work this little finesse stick bait onto the mushroom jig head here, no matter what I do, I can't get that to close the gap right there. And there's a catch right here, but it's not doing its job. And I have fished a lot of Ned rigs before, and you want that bait to be nice and straight, and that's been the challenge. Now, that looks pretty good. Let's give that a shot. Got a little scent. And I'm also throwing this TEMU setup here, this Maximus, and it's a little short for kind of Ned rigging, a little bit more of a finesse, and I got maybe a little bit bigger of a reel on here that I would like, but that's what I got from them to test out. So that's what we're doing. We've got a 15-pound braid on here running to an 8-pound fluoro carbon leader to that jig head, because it has been a little tough with the weather, but so far they're not taking much. Let's hope to change that. Oh, there we go. I'm on. Well, that didn't take long. Oh, look at that. Nice little bluegill. That's a nice bluegill. That is a nice little bluegill. Oh, come on. Nice little tarantula here. Just headed to the trailhead. Came across that little guy. Let's get going. This one's for all the bushwhackers. Gotta put the miles in to get to their holes. There's a good shot of some poison oak. California poison oak. Leaves of 3, let it be. And you can see how it's starting to turn color here. There we go. There we go. Right. Easy, Chief. Easy. Let's get you in the net. All right.
It's kind of fishing ain't for everyone, but I love it. Mr. Lizard hopping along. You can see all the rain, how much stuff it pushed up from the creeks and everything. Got my polarized glasses on. See into the water here. See if I see any fish hanging out. All right, so we got one of these TEMU baits on here, little swim baits, little paddle tail, throwing a drop shot. I've got a pretty good size weight on here because I'm trying to get it out deep. I think there might be an opportunity out here. If I can get out there a little farther, get down on the bottom where they might be hanging out, and then work it back real quick through this stuff so I don't get hung up, but we'll see how it goes. Best laid plans, right? I like the way it looks. So full on TEMU gear right now. Got the Maximus, got this reel on here, little drop shot with a paddle tail. There we go. Go all the way to the bottom. Help it out here a little bit. Just twitch it down there. See if we can't get somebody's attention. Don't have to do much. This current's gonna probably put some action on that paddle tail. I'm gonna rip through here so I don't get hung up. Yeah. That is tricky business. Let's go over here. You just up visiting?
Yeah, down in Simi Valley.
Nice.
Yeah.
You're literally the first person. I can't believe this is a Saturday and like there's not more people out here.
Yeah, it was so quiet.
Yeah. You camping? Are you camping out?
It's Mother's Day weekend, so maybe everyone's just home. Mom's
There we go. Hey, you're good luck, buddy.
Oh, good, yes.
Oh, he broke off.
Oh, no.
Doggone it.
Well, almost good luck.
Hey, that's a good sign.
Sweet. Well, good luck with the rest of it.
All right, man, take it easy. So while we're getting snagged up on the bottom, I'm gonna put this TEMU swim bait on a jig head and swim it through the water and see if we can't get a bite on that. This will help keep me off the bottom. We've been losing a lot of hardware today, unfortunately. So gotta call an audible, make some adjustments. See how this goes. We got some little bass hanging around here. So get them to chase this thing. I think we're on. There we go. How about that? You bet. You bet. You bet. You bet, baby. Yeah. First cast. Come on. Come on. Stay cool. I don't mean to get you all dirty. Where's the net? Let's clean you off. First cast, he took it. So we got off the bottom and put that jig head on there. Swam it through. Sure enough. Sure enough. Got ourselves a nice little bass. Now this is what's hanging around here. So you're gonna get males and these kind of juveniles that are just being born and hanging out here. It's a nice little fish. There we go. There's another one. Oh boy, they're liking this. Come on. Somebody's having a drink. Happy hour. It's a female wild turkey. My mouth is so dry, it's the best I could do. She's thirsty. So we get a little closer. There she is. It's a big bird. All right, let's leave her alone. Hey friends, just a friendly reminder, if you're liking what you're seeing and enjoying the content and joining the stories here on Tailwaters, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel and hit that like button and drop me a comment. Let me know how it's going for you, what you're fishing, what you're throwing, all that good stuff. All right, let's get back to the action. It's gonna get hung up. We got something there. Look at this guy, little guy. Let him go. Thanks for playing. Well, that was kind of silly. Whew. Boy, he just came out right from those brush piles there. So let's see if we can get another one to come out. All right. Come on, come on. That's what I'm talking about. Give me another one. Where you at? Where you at? Oh, we got a smallie. Woohoo! We got a smallie. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Calm down. Calm down, I'll let you go. We go. Oh, he's tiny. Oh, come on, dude. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, he's biting my finger. Let's take a look at you. There's this nice smallmouth, that red eye. you doing, buddy? Appreciate you playing. All right, that's going to do it for this episode. Had a lot of fun actually throwing this TEMU gear. You know, honestly, I never even heard of TEMU. My wife had, she told me about it. And so picked up some gear and wanted to see if I could fish some of the same finesse, you know, terminal tackle and finesse baits that I throw out here at my lake. But I'll tell you what I did not like, and I would not recommend these, are these Ned rig jig heads. You saw what happened. Every time a bait, I try to rig a bait on it, it just had that gap problem. So I would not recommend these. Hell, I can't even get them out of the bag, so forget them. Don't waste your time. The baits themselves, I like the baits. The baits have a little bit of salt in them. They stand up straight and tall like they're supposed to, like we did that test. The chartreuse you can see is gone. I caught a few fish on that chartreuse color. I like these kind of mud minnow colors as well. So I do recommend these baits. They're like $5. It's nothing. And then the same goes for these. We did some drop shotting, and then we put them on some 1/8 jig heads. All these different swim baits. You can see the color again I used most was chartreuse. They like that out here, and then something that's a little bit more this natural color. But they've got some good detail. So you can see they got a nice little eye on them. I'm going to put that up against there, maybe get a little contrast. They have some nice detail, and they hold up on the hook. They don't get torn up, so you can reuse them. So I would definitely recommend those. As for this rod and reel setup, the Maximus, hey, it caught fish, and that's what it's all about. I would say the one thing, you know, the rod itself feels good. I think the reel's a little bit big for this rod. Not bad, but just a little bit big. But it, you know, if you want to do some all-purpose bass fishing and trout fishing, you're going to be golden. But it is just a little bit heavy. The rod tip, for the kind of finesse fishing I was doing, not as sensitive as I would like to feel those bites. But again, you know, it's just a shorter rod, so that's kind of what your experience is going to be with that shorter rod. You know, unless you're fishing really ultralight stuff for trout, it just doesn't have the sensitivity. But if you want an all-purpose rod and reel, I mean, this whole setup, I think, was maybe $50. So that's pretty darn good. So if you want to get yourself on a, you know, nice reel and rod combo, and you're a beginner especially, can't go wrong. Give it a shot. And then last but not least, this probably is my favorite item. I really dig this bag. I can carry all my essential stuff in it. You know, I've got GoPro batteries. I've got my GoPro, you know, waterproof, so I don't lose it. I got my wallet, my keys, AirPods, everything, and it handles like a champ. I got my water, so it's super comfortable. And so when I hike out of here, I can put it on my hip here and get on out of here and put my backpack on where I've got my other gear. But it's all good. Yeah, you know, I'd probably give the whole experience, you know, the TEMU experience, about an 8 out of 10. So the only thing I did not like was the Ned rigs. Other than that, it's all good. So check it out. I'm going to leave a special code you probably saw at the beginning, where you can pick some stuff and use a special code that I've got for you, where you get $20 off. So use it and let me know how you're doing. Drop me a comment on this video if you pick up some TEMU gear. All right. Cheers to you. All right. Hey, remember, be good out there, be kind to each other, take care of our fisheries and all the animals that we see. Pick up the garbage if you see it. I picked up a lot of garbage today. And remember, most of all, best stories are the ones we share. All right? See you down the road, see you down the water. Take care.